Now, who's struggling with openers?
Hello. You're a tourist? We're just leaving. Hi. Please stop.
What's your usually opener? What do you usually say at the beginning?
You look gorgeous.
You look gorgeous, okay.
Do you come? Yeah, are you also unique?
Okay.
Just noticed you. I think you have a beautiful smile. I really like your hairstyle.
So depending what you see, basically. Like, okay. Openers, you know, usually there's indirect versus direct. Let's only talk about direct because we want to be direct. We want to be men who say it how it is, right? Because we know women appreciate a direct man if he does all the other things that I just listed. If you do all this, you can be direct as fuck. You can say you're sexy, you're gorgeous, you're cute, you're adorable.
What country is this shirt from?
Oh, I don't know actually. I'm from here, Hungary.
Okay, that's just an excuse. You're very beautiful. So.
Thank you.
I mean, it was the first thing I saw, and then I saw your beautiful face.
Thank
I
you
was
so
like,
much.
I don't know what I should mention first.
And they will love it because it comes from a guy who's that. If it comes from a guy who's all the weak things, yeah, then it's creepy. Then she's like, ugh, I don't like that, right? So be that guy and then be direct, and it's cool.
Oh, you are already falling in love with me.
I'm gonna make you wish you were dead. Poor guy.
Now, with openers, we have the 3-layer principle. As a principle first, create an opener that is specific. She will appreciate it. You can revert to, you're cute, you look nice, you're beautiful, you look gorgeous, fine. But the more specific to her, the more she will appreciate it because it shows how you're present and how you're in the moment and how you care about her. I saw your star and then I saw your face and I think it's very cute. If you notice something that is just happening, you know, maybe she looked at a dress in a shop and she walked away and she had a smile and then you say, hey, I saw how you looked at the dress and smiled, that was really cute. I was thinking you would look beautiful in it. Did you ever use this? Like being tied up?
I don't know.
Is it fantasy of you? But have you ever thought about it? For example, right? So now I noticed her smile and how she would look beautiful in a dress. I can't copy that to another girl because that situation only happened once. So wow, she would be like, this guy really looked at me, right? From a strong place. She will really appreciate that. So how to create a specific opener? You can use the 3-layer principle. It's like a structure you can use. The first layer is her outer layer. So it can be her style or her archetype, you know, which is also style. So you can say, hey, you look like a rock and roll chick, or hey, you look like a sophisticated lawyer, or hey, wow, you look like you do a lot of business. I noticed that, it looks cool. Or hey, I love your flower dress, even though it's a rainy day, it really stands out. Wow, hello.
Hi.
You look very elegant.
Oh, thank you.
Where is this from, this coat?
Alla noi.
Okay,
It's an Italian.
I'm just making these up, but that's the outer layer. Now, don't focus on single pieces. Makes no fucking sense. All right, don't say, I like your bag, I like your shoes. Like, I hate hearing that on the coaching because you're not complimenting a girl for her bag.
I see. I love sneakers too. I love what is the name? The Jordan ones are my favorites.
What we're gonna change today is, I don't wanna hear anymore complimenting the bag, complimenting the dress, you know? I want you to be direct and honest. I always say, if an old lady would wear that bag, would you go up to that old lady and approach her? No, you would not. So it's clearly not about the bag. It's about her standing out with it, she's wearing it, maybe her choice, maybe how she combined it. Sure, if it has to be about a bag, but make it about her, right? I love your choice of that bag. It's quite unique or cute, but you know, it made me notice you. How was your day? At least that, okay? But go away from the outer layer as much as possible. Second layer, her body, her beauty, her face, her features, her eyes, her hair, right? So sure, we can compliment that, especially if we notice that she puts work into it. Maybe she has a big curly long hair or long blonde washed shiny hair.
that clearly takes a lot of work, right? Maybe she spends a lot of money on conditioners and whatever. You like the flower, it's cute.
Thank
Good
you.
figure. But I saw you coming and then I was thinking, should I finish my cookie first or talk to this beautiful lady first?
Thank you.
And I decided to talk to the beautiful lady. So if she's being complimented on that, something she cares about, she will appreciate it. And then there's the third layer, the inner layer. So her vibe, her energy, how she smiles, how she walks, how she's present, how she sees herself. Maybe she's really cute and shy. Maybe she's very innocent. Maybe she's very reserved, or she's very powerful. Maybe she walks like very dreamy. Maybe she's a bit spaced out.
You're very suspicious and mysterious, but it's cool. I like your vibe.
Thank you.
You can notice these things. Hey, you look very relaxed, kind of cute. How was your day? For example, right? So all these openers I'm saying, like, they're weird out of context. They're not like this classic, hey, I saw you over there and I noticed and I wanted to tell you you're beautiful. But in the moment, she's like, wow, this guy notices me. The reactions will be much better. So hopefully this is helpful. After the opener, so we went through approach, we went through opener. After the opener, we want to create comfort, because we're still not at a level where we can really connect. Because keep in mind, the whole point of a cold approach is not to get the number, it's to create connection. And if we create enough connection, she will want to see us again because we made her feel good. She feels connected. And then how do we see her again? Well, by getting a number. So it's then just the tool to create more connection later. How do we create comfort? Small talk. Keep it simple at the beginning. So small talk is fine if you not stay in small talk. Hey, what's the plan today? You're on your way home? How was work? Lovely outfit, I like it. Do you always dress up? You look like a tourist, is that true? So just get her in a conversation, right? Because you already did a good job of showing up strong, with good energy and smile, opened her well, or stopped her well, gave an opener, you make a little conversation, and now you're always checking in with her. Is she feeling good? Is she comfortable? Is she smiling? Is she getting closer to you? Is she calming down? Are her feet now pointing at you? Did she stop making steps away from you? Good, she's comfortable, which then, you walk so fast, haha, where are you going? Which then gets us in the actual conversation. A lot of you guys struggle with conversation. Now, why is that? I would say we made the argument because you're not present. The goal is connection. To connect, you need to be present. To connect, you need to play on emotions, not on facts. You're being too analytical. You're trying to take conversations into your job, something that happened, some data about the city. You guys resonate with that? A lot of nodding heads, right? You need to train to get into emotions. You need to train how to relate, not on a fact basis, which us men do, right? Oh, you also in that football club? Oh, you also went to that school? Oh, you also invested in the SP 500? Yeah, it's good. The average return rate in the last 25 years was like this, therefore it's a good investment. No. You need to think how we make her feel. Emotions get created with relatable topics, so something she can relate to, humor, because when something is funny, emotions are spiked, and putting pressure. What creates pressure the easiest way? Yes. Right? So use silence. It's the easiest fucking hack. Just slowing down your conversations, and I'm not even talking about only women now, I'm not even talking about cold approach in that situation now. In general, at dinners, at parties, just shutting up a little bit more will transform how you make her feel. Because you can bring it back to the archetype, right? The rugged guy or the James Bond guy doesn't always talk. He can be quiet. Also, the strong guy is okay with pressure, with silence, because he likes himself. He doesn't need to prove himself. So it's not about how much you pause or the pause as a technique. It's what it says about you as a man. Like the kind of guy you need to be comfortable just staring in a woman's face and smiling. He's the kind of guy who gets laid, who has success with women, who feels comfortable, who feels good, and it's the kind of guy she wants. I'll give an example, because otherwise it's too abstract. One mistake I noticed that guys make is, let's say you ask her a bunch of questions. Hey, what do you like to do for fun? She says, I love horse riding.
Horse riding.
Horse riding, really?
And you think, fuck, I don't know anything about riding horses. How can I possibly relate to her riding horses? Okay, so most guys would now say, so do you live here? Or you have any sisters? They would maybe change the topic, because they're like, well, I'm out of things to say when it comes to horse riding. I don't know what else to say. I don't know anything about it. So let's find something where I know something about. And then maybe she says, well, I like listening to music. He's like, what kind of music? She says, hip hop. He's like, nice, I love hip hop. And he's like, what bands? She's like, blah, 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 blah. She's like, and I'm like, whoa, cool. And then you talk about a band. And you're like, yeah, this band, yeah. And you listen to that album? Yeah, that album, it's your favorite album? Yeah, it's my favorite album. Oh, cool. And you been to a concert? Yeah, I was at that concert. Yeah, what year? Yeah, it was in 2019. Oh, I was in the 2021. You went to London? Yeah, I went to Paris to see them. And you're having a great conversation about this band that was in a city like 4 years ago. And it's like, it feels really good. But in the end, you're like, I don't know this person at all. I only know that she likes that particular band and she was in that city and she knows nothing about me. And you change topic again and again and again. Anybody guilty of that a little bit? Feeling like the conversation was good and then kind of like, why is she not responding to my text? It's been like a good conversation, no? We were vibing. She knows nothing about you. You didn't actually hit her emotions. If you go back, horse riding. You love horse riding. Wow, that's interesting. Sounds dangerous. How do you feel when you're on a horse that's so powerful? She's like, I feel that I'm powerful because even though I'm so small, I control this beast and that I jump with it. Makes me feel strong. I'm like, that's amazing. Now, I don't know anything about riding horses. I understand, like, they're powerful creatures and you sitting on them must make you feel strong. I feel powerful. I write a piece of software and then I upload it and I see how other people are downloading it and I see how people are using it. And they ask me for improving it. And so, yeah, I'm a software engineer. And that makes me feel powerful when I create something out of nothing and other people use it. So, software development, horse riding. Couldn't be further apart, right? And I just made it up. But you see how I related on the emotion? And how she's like, oh wow, like this guy really understands me. He asked how I feel when I'm on top of a horse. It's not about the horse, it's not about the code, it's how she feels and how you feel. And if you get good at this, you can do this with anything. You can ask her what you had for breakfast and you can relate to it. You can ask her, how do you think about your father? And you can relate to it, and so on. So your goal as a man who is on the journey of becoming a masterful communicator is how can you relate on emotions and how can you turn conversations emotional as fast as possible, right? Away from facts and numbers and cities and names to how do you feel about that, okay? Cool, we had a good conversation, we related well, she likes us, she's laughing, she's comfortable, she's smiling. How do we close? I mean, the main thing is don't forget to close, right? A lot of guys, for some reason, they have a conversation and they're like, okay, bye, have a nice day. And I'm like, go back, ask her number. They're like, oh, okay. So don't forget how to close. Secondly, give her context, you know. So it's nice to say, instead of, hey, give me your number, let's have drinks one day, You can say, hey, this has been really fun. I think you are a smart person. I enjoy talking to you. I would love to hang out. What's your number? You know? Or, hey, I would love to have a drink to continue this because I'm actually enjoying this conversation. Let's stay in touch. So give her a reason why you want to see her again. It makes it smooth. It reconfirms that you are in your power. It shows you're present. Nice. Even if you know how to open, it can be difficult to do it if you're not in a social flow. Watch this video right here where I help a student build up the courage to his very first cold approach ever.